Optibotimus coming at you with another video review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new NECA Toys Jungle Patrol Dutch from the Predator movie. Celebrating its 25th anniversary, these new figures finally bring a hero to battle all of our Predators that we've been collecting over the years. And who better than to have Arnold Schwarzenegger's iconic Dutch Schaefer figure to do that. Now this is the second version of Dutch that we've gotten, the first one being just the regular jungle extraction when he first comes into the jungle. And then through the course of the movie you see him kind of take his clothes off. And that might be good for the ladies, who knows. Absolutely fantastic looking figure. These new packages sport a brand new kind of background on the card. You got a nice jungle motif with the Predator here on the side. It says that it features over 20 points of articulation. It includes an M16 with grenade launcher, pistol, and a knife. Then, like I showed you, the 25th anniversary, you got the warning. All the credits in the world go to this wonderful team that put together these figures. Come around here to the back, you see the other figures that are in the line. You got the Jungle Extraction, the all-new Jungle Hunter Predator, which we'll get to in a little bit, as well as the Jungle Patrol Dutch. Come up to the top, you got a nice up-close image of the toy, as well as a little bio here that says, deep in the Central American jungle, the Predator is hunting humans for sport. Armed with this plasma caster, wrist blades, and cloaking technology, the Predator methodically stalks and kills the opponents he deems worthy. The Jungle Hunter Predator collects the skulls and spines of his victims as trophies and skins his prey, leaving the bodies hanging from trees. When a special forces team is dispatched on a rescue mission, they soon become the Predator's prey. Absolutely iconic image of a character that we all know and love. And as I said, finally coming to us. The only thing I can say is it's about time. So let's get him open and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have the Jungle Patrol Dutch opened up and out of his packaging. And as you can see, he does sport a little bit different of a look than what we got previously with the Jungle Extraction Dutch. That being more specifically, a slightly different head sculpt and a much different torso. Also, he no longer comes with the giant machete and the holster for it on his right leg. Now, this figure recreates the scene when Arnold and his team kind of infiltrate that jungle encampment, and through that battle, they proceed to get very hot and very sweaty. And because of that, a lot of them decide to kind of lose some clothing, including Dutch here. So what he does is basically removes his jacket. Now, the machete was nicely lodged in the chest of someone, so I'm assuming that once that knife was gone, he had no need for that holster, so he took that off as well. And as I said, the head sculpt is different. He no longer has the cigar in his mouth, which for me is kind of a bittersweet sort of thing, because it was around this time, at least if memory serves correctly, that's when he lit up his cigar. Now, the heads can be swapped, but you need to be very careful in doing so. They're not designed to be popped off and interchanged with other figures. So what you would really need to do is heat up the head, get it nice and super soft, then pop it off and then swap it with the other head if you really wanted to do that. And that's something that I might do in time. Other than that, accessory-wise, like I said, the only thing that he's missing is the machete, which you can see here is on the Jungle Extraction Dutch. And as you can see, obviously he still has the jacket here. Now, one thing that is really kind of funny, and I'm gonna get rid of his gun here for right now, is in the movie, I don't know if this was something that they just kind of screwed up with all the time, but Arnold Schwarzenegger in the film really wore basically 3 different vests. They were all supposed to be the exact same vest, but in different parts of the movie, the vest would look brown, sometimes it would look green, sometimes it would look black. And honestly, it seems like NECA had some fun with that and put the different colors on the different figures. And I actually do really kind of dig that. It is the same vest. As you can see, when you come around here, it's on the outside of him. In this case, it's on the outside of his jacket, and then when he takes his jacket off, it's now on the outside of just his camo shirt, which, that's fine. But to me, that's just kind of a funny sort of thing that I honestly think NECA was just kind of having fun with. But that's something that I really do appreciate. Now, in terms of his existing accessories, he does come with his M16 as well as the built-in grenade launcher, as you can see right down here. Very faithful and very nicely captures the look of that gun in the movie. Absolutely fantastic piece. He does come with his pistol here on the side as well. Same exact gun, same exact kind of holster. It also, much like the Jungle Extraction version, it also does have the little hole section here on the holster where you can take the the rubber bit here, bring it over. And if you stretched it out, you could actually tab it, but I don't really care about that. And then he also does have his dagger still on the other hip. So he does still come with the same accessories. He just doesn't come with the machete, which that doesn't bother me all that much, to be totally honest. And then we have a much nicer upper torso build in terms of his arms and how it actually looked at that particular time in the movie. Very nice looking figure as well. And again, the likeness is absolutely spot on. I mean, obviously he no longer has the cigar in his mouth, but just something about that look, that is a wonderful recreation of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And again, the paint detail, you can absolutely see it. You got a lot of dirt through here, but there's a lot of highlighting that really brings out the muscles on him. I mean, this is a fantastic piece. And then you can even see veins in his arms. It's the only thing is, I would probably say maybe his arms should be a little bit bigger. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Although it's probably very accurate. I just don't know what I'm talking about. And then the vest is a rubber that you can see is very flexible throughout. And then it actually, you have to be a little bit careful. If you do extend it, the straps here on the back actually kind of get caught underneath the ab articulation. So you do want to keep your eyes on that. But absolutely wonderful touches on here all the way through. I mean, the pants, wonderful detail. You got very nicely detailed boots. Everything about this figure just is absolutely spot on, and the eyes just really have a look of intensity, which is what this character should have. Now, for his articulation, much like the Jungle Extraction, it's basically the same. You got the ball joint at the head, absolute wonderful range of motion there. The shoulders move in and out, they rotate all the way around. The elbows bend, they also rotate. He has a rotation here at the wrist. It doesn't feel like it's a ball joint, and it's a fairly small kind of joint that I don't want to stress too much. He does have an ab crunch as well as a waist rotation. You can really kind of see the waist rotated there, and then his ab crunch right here. And to be totally honest, I'm curious if the Jungle Extraction also has that ab crunch. You just really can't get to it because of the outer jacket. Now, the outer jacket on that figure was a soft rubber, so you might be able to get it. So I'm kind of curious, actually, what it basically has. The hips here are on the new ball jointed sort of mechanism for it, so you get a nice range of motion there. I love the fact that his crotch area is this nice softer rubber, which really you can see right here in the back, really kind of stretches out, really gives a nice illusion that the pants are all kind of one piece. Really dig that. He bends here at the knee, also rotates, and then the feet here, forward and back, and then they tilt side to side. So absolute wonderful range of motion on this figure. You can get some absolutely awesome poses with this guy. The only thing that a figure like this makes me wish, by having him, it makes me wish that they would go back and redo some of those original Terminator figures with this same kind of articulation. I guess that's my only complaint when I get these newer updated figures. It really makes me wish that those ones had that as well. But beyond that, this is a wonderful figure. And again, in terms of a size scale, Dutch is roughly about a 7-inch figure, whereas the new Predators and all the existing Predators previously really stand at about 7 3/4 to about 8 inches. And that's an absolute perfect scale for this. The Predator really should tower over a human, and that just really kind of puts things in a very nice perspective about how massive this Predator figure really was in terms of a character. Absolutely phenomenal. As I said previously, NECA does a wonderful job really kind of reinventing themselves and constantly pushing the envelope to deliver to us, the collectors, the best possible figures they possibly could give us. And that's one of the most impressive things about their figures. They themselves are collectors and fans of what they make. And they love giving us what they themselves would want. They really take that old saying, do unto others as you'd have others do unto you, a whole step better when it comes to making toys. This is what they want, and this is what they're happy to give to us. Now, the Jungle Patrol Dutch will be available in the very near future at local retail, so if you're interested in getting this guy, get out there, good luck finding him, because without a doubt, he deserves a place in your Predator collection. If you can't find him in retail, go ahead and click on the link down in the video description. You'll go to Big Bad Toy Store, where you can order this guy, or the entire Series 8 set. something that I highly recommend that you guys do. But that's about it, guys, so until next time, I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been optibotimus. Keep in touch with me, find out recent purchases as well as all upcoming video reviews, all at facebook.com/teambotimus, and follow me over on Twitter at twitter.com/optibotimus. And until next time, I'll talk to you later.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary, Barnacle John, he claimed me as a music.